Hey you guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How's everybody doing this morning? How is everybody this morning? I didn't put any type of caption at the top. I just wanted to pop on really quick, see how everybody's doing this morning. Say happy Saturday. Bring you on while I'm putting my vegetable soup on. And the Wi-Fi is slow. Let's say my Wi-Fi is slow. Hey Robin, how are you? Happy Saturday. Hey girl, hey. I am putting together, yes, I'm in my doggy Christmas pajamas. Putting together some vegetable soup for today. How are you? How you doing, girl? I meant to lay this out last night because I wanted to cut it up in smaller pieces and didn't do that. So I ooh, this stuff is still frozen on here. Wonderful. So this is going to be fun. So basically I'm using some, hold on a minute, let me tell you what it is. This is boneless lean beef round stew meat, and I forgot to defrost it. So I'm having the fun part of pulling off this wrapper. Probably need to put it underneath some water. Probably need to put it underneath some water. You know what? I'm going to turn you guys around because I do. I hate leaving you guys over there when I have to come over and do something different. I'm going to have to put this underwater because I forgot to defrost it last night. Wonderful. And I was sitting on the couch last night and I was like, Amy, you need to go ahead and get that defrosted in the refrigerator. That way in the morning, you can just put it together. And didn't do that. So I normally go to bed like at 9:30, you guys. And last night I had promised Sean, he loves chocolate muffins for breakfast. And I had told him I was gonna make him some last night. So I was up way past my bedtime and I was like, I'm getting ready to go to bed. And I was like, oh crap, I forgot to make the muffins. So I'm like making chocolate muffins like at 10, 10:30, something, 11, I don't know, maybe even 11 o'clock last night. Totally got sidetracked on what I was doing with my vegetable soup today. So I forgot to lay the meat out and defrost it. But that's okay. I got it off there. So I have the lean, it is called the boneless lean stew beef meat round. So it is the round beef. So I'm gonna make a vegetable soup. My vegetable soup is one of those things that I just kind of shop around the kitchen, find what I can find to stick in there. So you want to go with me this morning while I do my roundabout into the kitchen to find out what I'm going to put in here today. And how in the world? I hope we don't put that in there. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I have that, and then I bought some mixed veggies that I'm going to toss in there as well. I'm going to put the whole bag. This has carrots, corn, and green beans in it. So let's throw those in. And then let me go see what else I can find. Let me see what else. Hey, Daphne, you caught me in all my glory this morning. No filter, no makeup. It is what it is. I don't care. Okay. So we're going to toss in the beef. We're going to put in the frozen veggies. I have a little bit of onion that I have cut up here from something. I don't remember what it was. We're going to throw that in there. And then I have hold on a second. I'll come back your way. So I have a client that does canning, and she sent me home some homemade vegetable broth. So we're going to use this vegetable broth. If I can get how the heck? So she cans, right? And I gotta get that off of there. So give me a minute. So this is homemade vegetable broth that she made in her own kitchen. I hope I don't spill this stuff all over me. How are you supposed to get the thing off? How are we supposed to get that off of there? Daphne, do you know how to get that off? What do I use? I'm afraid I'm going to spill this stuff all over me. I don't want to waste this vegetable broth. How do you get it off? Does a can opener? No, a can opener doesn't get this off. Woo, I got it. Woo! You guys almost wore it. It almost flew your way. Okay. So this is vegetable broth. Good morning, April. Homemade canned vegetable broth in my vegetable soup. My light went out and my tripod needed to be charged. Let me see if I can plug you guys up. Hold on a minute. Do you need the light? Is everything okay here? Hold on. Let me see if I can plug my tripod up. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I can. Okay, hold on a minute. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. I got to figure out what plug-in it uses. Let me see. I don't know what plug-in this uses. I don't have my glasses on either, so give me a minute. I gotta put my old lady eyes on. Hold on. I'm not sure what. Oh, I think I know. You want to see what else I'm putting in my soup? Girl, whatever I can find in this kitchen. Hold on a minute. Okay. So we ain't gonna be all bougie. We going old school. We ain't gonna be using the tripod light. We're using the tripod, but we ain't using the light. Hey, Tina. Good morning. As long as y'all can see me, I don't care. I don't have to have all the fancy lights. Y'all, I've been doing live streams for many, many years, and I ain't had no light. They say, you need to have a light when you do your lives. Listen, I got a light on above my head. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is a problem. You gotta focus on all that crap when you're trying to do all that. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm grabbing some more goodies out of the pantry. Hold on. Oh, okay. So I bought this yesterday. Let's stick this in there. I bought some beef stew package, so I'm gonna throw that in there. So let's put that in there, stir it, give it a good mixy. You guys are here in Florida. It's cold out there this morning. Perfect day for homemade vegetable soup. I have not made vegetable soup in years. Okay, so this is going to need more broth in it. I think I have some beef broth. Hold on a minute. Let me look. Yes, I do. So I got that homemade vegetable broth that the client gave me. Good morning, Justin. But I'm also going to put, so I got the vegetable broth, and then I'm going to put the beef broth in here. Good morning, Cheyenne. We're making homemade veggie soup in my Christmas doggy pajamas and my cheetah headband. Okay. Okay, so that's really yummy. Oh my God, this beef broth smells good. Good morning, sweet babies. Good morning. Okay, and then let's put some, oh wait, no, these are Italian style. Hold on, let me see if I have just regular canned tomatoes. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna do Italian styled. I told you, we just going in the kitchen and finding some stuff. We're gonna do the Italian style stewed tomatoes. It actually is gonna be good. It has onions and garlic, and it looks like possibly oregano maybe. I don't know, it's got something a little green in there. I'm sure it's gonna be good. It's veggies, and it's veggie soup, so it doesn't matter, right? Am I making you laugh this morning, Daphne? Hey, this is what you get. You gotta get what you get with me, honey. Okay, look, so these are stewed, but they're a little bigger than what I want them to be. So, I'm gonna cut them up a little bit. Bring out the little mini cutting board from the Dollar Tree. Isn't it cute? It's a handy dandy little cutting board. I have all the different sizes, but this one right here is like one of my go-to because I can just, it's easier to wash than the big old things. Okay, let me grab a knife. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up these tomatoes just a little bit because I don't want them this big. Ooh, they smell good. They smell good. But yeah, I've not did vegetable soup, and I could not tell you guys how long. Put them in the blender. Yeah, girl, we ain't doing all that. I ain't want to wash all them dishes this morning. I told you I was old school. I ain't even using my tripod light. I really don't care. All I have to wash is this cutting board and this knife. I ain't bringing out no loud blender. Everybody's still sleeping, lady. They'll be coming out here trying to kill me with a blender at 8:30 on a Saturday morning. Are you kidding me? I've been up since 6 o'clock already. Doing all the things. No, Daphne. Everybody will be coming out here dang trying to kill me. What are you doing with a blender? 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday. I do have a little hand food processor I probably could have used, but y'all, I ain't doing all that. I'm doing this old school style. I'm just cut up tomatoes. So listen, we're gonna go over to Blue Springs here in a little while, since it's cool out, to see the manatees. Is my connection okay? Because I keep getting a warning that I got slow connection. Okay, so tomatoes are in. Putting this in the crock pot too, because I'm not gonna be home. Just so you guys know. Oh my God. These things smell so good. Okay, so we have vegetable broth, beef broth, the beef. You also can do hamburger meat, turkey, chicken, whatever you want to do. You don't have to use beef. I actually found it on sale and I grabbed it. A bag of frozen vegetables. You know what else I'm going to put in here that's super, super yummy? I'm only going to put just a little bit because it's going to give you a good flavor. I may come on in the morning too. Did you guys see that chicken spaghetti recipe that I shared over in? I shared it in one of my 100 groups that I have. I'm gonna make that tomorrow, y'all. Probably not the healthiest thing, but oh my God, it looks amazing. Hold on, let me rinse this off. So what I did is I cut off the leaves of my celery. So just so you know, celery leaves are really, really good to put in your soups. It gives a good flavoring. Soups and chilies and things like that. You just cut it up real fine, and it's going to cook all day. So this is going to cook up really good. So, hey Eddie, so I have some celery leaves that I'm going to throw over in my soup. I think I might cut a few more. Let me cut a few more off of here. Gotta rinse them off. Be right back. Okay, so we're gonna put the celery in here. Yeah, we're gonna go over to Blue Springs here in a little while and see the manatees because, hey Valerie, when it's cool out, the manatees, there's a lot of manatees that hover there. And we've lived here since '96. I have never went over there to see the manatees. I mean, I've seen manatees before, but not over to Blue Springs where they all just hover in. Oh my God, this smells amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna do some, I put a little bit of onion in there, but I cook with a lot of onion powder and a lot, hey Dawn, a lot, hey, we have a family reunion. We got Daphne, we got Dawn, we got Cheyenne, we got the family on here. I use a lot of onion powder and a lot of, I cook with a ton of onion powder and a ton of garlic powder and everything. So I'm going to put a lot of onion, and I measure with my heart, y'all. If you're looking for measurements, you following the wrong girl, because I just measure with my heart. I get people asking me all the time, how much? I'm like, honey, I don't know. I really don't know. I just put it in there. I'm 50 years old. I've cooked for a hot minute. I just kind of eyeball it. The way I see it, ain't gonna mess it up. Just put it in there. Quit being so worried and scared about it. Just put it in there. Okay, got some salt we're gonna put in there. And now the salt, of course, you have to kind of figure it out. I mean, I don't measure. I kind of do that with my eyeball too. And then as it's cooking, taste it. And if I need to add more salt, I add more salt. If I don't, then I don't, okay? I just try to overdo it when I'm putting it together. Okay, so we have all that stirred in. Now, this is actually gonna cook for a hot minute. But I have another thing that I'm going to put in here too. So later today, I will come back and I'll add a little bit of, I'm not sure what I think I'm going to do potatoes. I'm going to dice up a few potatoes and put them in here too. If you don't have potatoes, you can just use a pasta. So if you don't have potatoes in here, you always can just throw a pasta if you want a little bit of starchy in there. I like potatoes. The reason why I don't like the pasta is when you have leftovers, or if you want to freeze it, it doesn't freeze all that great. If you kind of just stick to the veggies, you can freeze it better. If you don't use it all. Hold on one second. I have another ingredient. I'm going to cut up cabbage and put cabbage in there. Pull off the leaves and rinse it off. Probably gonna need a bigger knife. Let me grab a bigger knife real quick. Good morning, Pearl. Good morning. We're putting together a veggie soup to cook on this cool Saturday here in Florida. Okay. And then I'm actually going to make garlic bread with this for later on. So I'm just going to cut this cabbage up, and then I'm going to drop it in there. And I think that's all I'm going to put in there. I'm going to actually cook it on high for a little bit before we get ready to go. And if I feel like I need to put it on low, I will. And like I say, I will dice up a few potatoes to go in here too. But I'm not going to do that until a little later when we get back from Blue Springs, probably, because we won't eat this until like 6 o'clock tonight, probably. So this literally is going to cook all day in this crock pot. It's going to smell yummy, scrumptious, yummy when we get back. Cheyenne, are you coming over for the veggie soup tonight? I don't know if we talked about that or not, if you're still on here. So we have, for people that are just popping on, we have the beef stew. We have a thing of vegetable broth, a thing of beef broth. We have the frozen green beans, peas, and carrots, and corn. I think there was corn in there. I can't remember. I'm looking. No, I don't see corn. I see peas and carrots and green beans. Hold on, let me look at the bag. Yeah, there's corn in there. Corn, peas, and carrots, and green beans. And then I have a can of tomatoes and some diced onion, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, cabbage. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like here in just a minute. I think I want to add more cabbage though. And then this afternoon when we, well, not, you know, in a few hours, I'll cut up some potatoes because those don't take so long. And I don't want them to be all gooey. I'll add a few diced potatoes in here. Now, if you do frozen potatoes, you can just toss them in at the last minute, right? But I don't do frozen potatoes. If you do, that's good. I just don't. Hey, Amanda, we're making homemade vegetable soup. We really having a family reunion. We got the family up in here. Now we need Shannon to pop on. Okay. Donna, get everybody on here. So it's not, well, yeah, it will be once this cabbage, because cabbage will kind of make its own water too. I don't think I'm going to put anything else in here right now. I think I want to leave this alone. If anything, if it gets to be too watery, then you always can add a small can of tomato paste. Tomato paste will thicken it up a little bit, but I got tomatoes. I don't want this to be a tomato soup. I wanted it to be all the veggies more, so I don't want to put all the tomato-y in there. I'm going to take you guys, let me take the phone off the tripod. Hold on a second. Let me turn this around for you guys. Hold on. So here it is. It's got the meat, which was still frozen, so it'll cook away. And then there's all your veggies in there. Now you can do fresh veggies, but I just did the frozen. Just made it easier for me, but I have done like fresh carrots, fresh, you know, corn, peas, and things like that, but I'm an easy girl. I'm not like a lot of work type person. So I'm just going to leave this in. I'm going to put the lid on it. I'm going to let it cook on high for a few hours, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to take a peek at it and then do a taste test on it and see if I need to add any more seasonings to it. And then it'll just cook. If I plug it up, it'll just cook. I probably need to move my crock pot. Yeah, I do. It will just cook all day long. And then I will just take, oh, and I forgot. I put the celery leaves. For those of you who just popped on. I cut up a few. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I took the celery leaves off the end of the celery and I chopped them up really fine and put them in there too. That way to give it an extra flavoring. Okay. I'm moving you guys around because I got to get this crock pot. Why do they not make crock pot cords longer? I mean, really, seriously? It's like that long. Are you serious? I have to take this crock pot and put it right up to the stinking wall. Okay. So I'm going to just let this cook, and then once all the ingredients cook together, then I'll be able to go back and tell if I need to add any extra seasonings to it. And then we're gonna do a garlic bread with this, but I may come back when I check it out with you guys. So if you check my wall later, you'll be able to see if I come back and show you when I add my potatoes and all the things. And yeah, so we're gonna have homemade vegetable soup tonight. Thanks for popping on, and keep an eye on my page. If I feel up to it tomorrow, then I'm gonna come live when I put together the chicken spaghetti, which is on my I think it's my favorite things page. I think I posted it in there. If you want the recipe for that, it's probably gonna come up on my wall here because I schedule my posts out like weeks at a time. So they just randomly come up and I don't know when they're posting. But if you guys want that spaghetti recipe, the chicken spaghetti recipe, I can send it to you or tag you in it. And then I'm most likely, have a good day, Dawn. I'm most likely going, or I am positive, gonna make it tomorrow, but I probably will go on live when I make that too, because I need to put some of the ingredients in the crock pot in the morning before church, and I'll just let it cook, and then I'll come back and finish it tomorrow afternoon. But anyways, you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for popping on. Have an awesome weekend. Stay warm. Bye, guys.